Your emotions going into this week?
Yeah, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little antsy. I'm excited though. There's a lot of external factors going on in this game, and it's fun, but it kind of stinks that I happen to take a big story in this, and I wish it was just all about our team. But I'm excited. It's a great TCU ball club. Still keep in touch with coaches over there and players, friends I have on that team. So they're not going to be friends come this weekend. We're coming out here to win this, hopefully in 2 games and move on. But it's going to be an outstanding atmosphere. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm just hoping to contribute and get us out of here with 2 wins.
What do you have to do to make sure you harness whatever these emotions are in a positive way and not negative?
I think it's just sticking with routine. I think it's going to be easier than, say, if we were at their place. For the most part, we have a packed stadium every time here, and there's going to be no different. It's going to be rowdy, but played in front of these fans about 30-something times, I feel like. So sticking with routine, going through the same process I've done before every game, and just focus on how I can help my team and not worrying about who's in the other dugout, doing my best, and let the chips fall where they do.
Does your journey and having to sit out last year make this more exciting or more nervous? Like, what's the feeling because of that?
Yeah, I mean, when I first made that transfer, I never would have thought this is what's going on. 2 years in a row, we'd end up playing them, but it makes it a lot of fun. You can't say it's worth it yet. We want to come out and win. That's the only thing on my mind right now is we just got a regional win, and I want to get to Omaha, and it just happens to be that TCU's in our way. So it makes for an interesting plot and an interesting storyline, as y'all all know, and I just want to come out and be myself and play as good as I can and help this team.
How was maybe your perspective of the Super Regional last year different just because you weren't able to play and now you are getting an opportunity to play this time around?
Yeah, I have an impact on the game somehow, some way. I'm going to be playing. Last year I was sitting in the bleachers in Fort Worth and on my couch in Cape Cod watching, and it was kind of a hopeless feeling, wanting to will the Aggies to a Super Regional win in Omaha, and I couldn't really do anything about it. So this year I'm excited. I'm playing well personally at the time, and I think our offense is really clicking. So I think we're gonna play real well, and it's exciting that it happens to be TCU, and it's going to be an outstanding series.
How much does it mean to you to be in the Super Regional for the Aggies after wanting to play for them so badly and giving up a year to do so and everything that you went through?
Yeah, it means everything to me. I came here to go win a national championship, to win an SEC championship, and we got some of those steps done, and this is just one more stepping stone on the way to Omaha, and this is the team I grew up in love with, and I get a chance to help them now, and it means a whole lot, and we got 3 games to go get it done, and I'm excited to help in any way I can.
Talked about staying in touch with the coaches and some of the players over there. Have you reached out to anybody, or has anybody reached out to you, text messages or anything?
I have a couple players on their team that I'm friends with, and our relationship mainly stays together outside of baseball. We don't really talk about baseball a whole lot, and I stay in touch with a couple of coaches over there, and it's really personal, and they're great to me, and I'm great to them, and we have an outstanding relationship despite what happened when I left. But I've had some people text me, I've had some people tweet and do all that stuff at me, but we've just been talking, and nothing out of the ordinary. I'm excited for them to come to town, and it's going to be a fun series.
Okay, Boomer, along the same lines, when you were at TCU, was Mike Ahern a part of the program and the Ahern family, and with what they announced this week, what's your thoughts and message to that family?
Yeah, Micah was there. I remember when we introduced him as a future member of our team. I'm not still very close with the Aherns. I think that I've reached out to them a couple times since I've transferred. I still have a Superhero Micah bracelet actually tacked above my light in my door. It ripped a while ago, but I still got it, and it's devastating to hear what Miss Ahern announced the other day. Obviously, he's in a lot of our prayers, and we're really praying for the Ahern family, and he's made a tremendous impact on not just TCU, but everyone who's kind of been a part of his story, and he's been a part of ours, and we wish the best for them. But it's really, really sad to find out that news.
When you decided to make the change, obviously you didn't know what was going to happen, how things were turning out. Is this kind of the best possible scenario, how things have turned out for you so far?
Yeah, it really is. I never would have believed things would have panned out this way for our team and me personally. I just wanted to come to this outstanding university and attend school and play baseball. And God willing, I've played well this year, and I've been able to help this team to where we are now. But we're not done, and so this is great. But we really want to get to Omaha, so that'll make this journey a lot more well worth it if we can get there.
Can you talk a little bit about why being Aggie was so important to you, and like growing up, what it was like in your house with Aggies? I mean, your thoughts on that?
It was just my grandparents growing up just put it on me, and I didn't really have a school that I cheered for, and it happened to be A&M, and I came to baseball games, I came to football games, and just fell in love. And my love was there through high school, and when I got to TCU, there's something still tugging at me. So just something I've grown up with, loving Texas A&M, and now I'm in this situation and have this opportunity to help a baseball program here. And it just means a lot to be able to have an impact.
What do you think will be the biggest key to y'all having success against TCU?
Managing emotions. We know we can compete and beat anyone in the country. We've proven that week in and week out in the SEC. But they're going to come here and play their best, and they're going to give us everything we want, and we're going to give it right back. So it's going to be managing emotions. If we can get good, strong outings from our starting pitching, we know our offense is going to score runs. So playing good defense, managing guys on the mound, and letting our offense take over when the big hits come. I think that'll really determine most of this series.
Are you amazed a guy like Mark Ecker, the size he is and everything, not a real big guy, he's bringing in 97, 98, and how do you think that is?
Well, Mark did this last year. He has got an absolute rocket for an arm, but last year he wasn't really as, I guess you say, accurate. He couldn't spot up like he can this year. He didn't really have a changeup that was as dominant as it is now. So to see a guy of his stature, and then you see 95, 98 coming out of his arm, and then he can put it wherever he wants, and then he can comp that with a changeup and a slider, and he's just an absolute competitor on the mound. It's kind of the whole package, and when he walks out on the mound, he may not be the most intimidating guy, but you look at his ERA and you see that ball come out of his hand, and he's a real force when he's out there.
Is it weird to think about like some of the fans that used to cheer for you at TCU, now you're going to be kind of like a villain to them? Yeah. Do you think about that at all?
Yeah, kind of. Last year I got some stuff via social media when the series was going on. Some people were outstanding and still very nice and very, very kind, reaching out to me and wishing me the best of luck. But some people, on the other hand, are I'm out of TCU, and so they no longer want me to succeed, which in a way I understand. So yeah, it's kind of weird, but I got the 12th man here. I got the best fans in the world, and so this is who I'm playing for, and that's all I'm really thinking about.
Do you have the "We Want Boomer" guy hanging in your room or anything like that?
He may or may not be my lock screen on my phone, but that's about it.
How much sweeter would it be, or would it be? I mean, getting to Omaha is the goal, and you've been there before. To bring this team, I know would be sweet, but to have to climb past that team to do it.
It would be sweet, and there's, I don't know, it's not like I have anything against TCU and I just am out to get them. They just happen to be in our way, and it happens to be a great fun storyline. And at the time, that wasn't the place for me, but it'll be a lot of fun when we can come out and get these 2 wins. But whatever team happened to come through here was going to be an outstanding series, and we want to give everything we can to get those 2 wins and get out of here. But it makes it a lot more fun. But we're not trying to make too much of it. We just want to play our ball.
How do you think you're going to feel Friday night when the game gets there and you see all the purple across the dugout and finally it's there? I mean, have you thought about what your emotions are going to be like when that game finally kind of gets going?
Yeah, a little bit. Good. I mean, I think it's nice for me that I only have like 2 or 3 friends that I really keep in touch with. Well, over there, it's not like those are all my old teammates and best friends. So a lot of those guys are new. So I'm not really playing. It's not as personal as you'd think with friends over there and me going up against them. But it will be weird considering I wore that jersey for 2 years. The third base coach I talk to weekly, so it's going to be weird not being able to talk to him, and he's going against me, I'm going against him. So all that, it'll be different, but that's just another team in the dugout, and I'm focused on these guys in our dugout and these fans and my coaches, and playing for them and anywhere I can help us get a win.
Last question.
How many people have asked you about TCU this week, not just here, but out and about?
A lot, probably not as many as y'all may think. I get a lot of stuff on Twitter and social media, but I'm sure that that'll come out as the series progresses.